How's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
Welcome to this podcast,
And
LCR.
Something that looks totally different.
Unless you're actually listening to this on like iTunes or Podbean, then it's just our voices again.
We are recording ourselves
for the
visually
YouTubes
as well.
So this is going to be interesting. We're not going to stare at you the whole time because there's a monitor right below us that's really tempting to look at ourselves.
We're going to do our
stare
best.
at you the whole time, guys. Don't worry.
But we're going to try this out.
And like we said in a past reaction, we have a new member. And this is his first time in the podcast.
Yes, you're going to have to bear with me here a little bit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, that's all right. Neither do we.
Okay.
Fake it till you make it.
We just turn microphones on and we talk into them. We don't act like we know what we're talking about. But we do know one thing that we're talking about today. And that is the
Avengers Endgame.
biggest movie of the past decade. I'm going to say it.
Oh, definitely.
Biggest movie in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's got the biggest build-up and hype and just payoff in general.
Yep.
And we're going to this is a non-spoiler section. We're just talking about it. We're just our initial thoughts, everything that are all the raw emotions that we had during the movie. I was watching the movie. I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is it. Like we watched Infinity War. I got off work. We watched that, and we went and got Chipotle.
Oh, and just to throw it out there, we are uploading our initial thoughts separately. They will all be together in the podcast when we release it Monday. So you guys will be seeing this Friday.
Ooh.
So be on the lookout for the spoiler talk, because it's going to be 2 hours long.
Probably, yeah.
When the full podcast drops. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But this is our initial thoughts, slight review, loose review, what we think. Go again?
I mean, to sum it up for me was just, it's everything I could have asked for and more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, watching the movie, everything I thought that was going to happen really didn't hapen.
There are a few things, but yeah, that was it.
Like, literally the beginning of the movie. Like, I was like, wow, that happened. Okay, that was fast. Oh, and then it just kept going and going and going.
It's like, oh, we're doing this already?
Yeah.
It's been 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't wrong. Like, literally most of the footage from the trailers is within the first
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
There is stuff, though, that is later on in the film.
Yeah.
But a good chunk of those trailers was 20 minutes.
Literally, a good chunk of the trailer is just like the first 20 minutes of the movie, which is
so
pretty
they did
impressive.
not spoil a single thing in those trailers.
Yeah, no, this marketing, this is when you take a marketing class, when you're like Sony, they need to study these trailers, because this movie, trailers, total confusion. It's great. There's so much to unpack in these, just without like trying to spoil anything. But
I will say the biggest difference between Infinity War and this, I was devastated after Infinity War. Now I'm empty.
Yeah, I really don't know.
I'm just empty after this.
Like, we know that we have Far From Home coming up after this.
Correct.
But what's after that?
Go on. Yeah.
We don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, there was no mid-credit scene. There was no end-credit scene. And that felt right. Because, like, how do you...
did.
This was the movie not to have an end credit scene.
Yeah.
Like I was saying on the ride home, like, you watch this movie and you're like, it ended. Like, this is the ending chapter of this amazing story that started way back in 2008.
It felt like forever ago. Yeah, at the same time, felt like yesterday.
Seriously. I feel like all characters get their shining moment
Yeah.
more, because, like, you know, in Infinity War, you kind of felt like
some that
Cap's
didn't
story,
get it before.
Cap's kind of story, you felt kind of got pushed back in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Everybody here felt like they just had a little bit more time, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it really didn't feel like Tony didn't really take over the movie, you know? Like,
It felt like it was a very...
it felt just equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just felt equal, like...
Yeah, because he took over that movie before.
Yeah, and... I honestly, I wasn't really confused with, like, the time travel at all and stuff like that.
No.
Oh, no, they did a decent job of explaining it.
Yeah.
And it was a different kind of time travel.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
It was
a
cool.
Nice, refreshing take on it.
comedy was on point in my opinion. I don't think there weren't really any jokes that didn't
That was our
take
biggest
us-
thing going in, was we thought just the tone of the movie was going to be so sad and serious that there wouldn't be any jokes, but
Yo,
it
like,
was pretty light.
right off the bat, like there was like a joke, like right off the bat. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
like,
Right into it.
I see you, movie. I see what you're doing.
Initially, I said that I didn't want anybody to like crack any jokes. I wanted this to be like a very dark and heavy movie.
Right.
But then, like, you know, they started cracking jokes, and you know, they kind of showed that.
I don't know if Marvel can do just like dark
They can't.
the whole time.
No, I know, but like, you know, that's why I wanted like
Something new,
you
kind of.
have the villain wipe out half of all living beings.
Yeah.
So
And
know.
I have a slight issue with
Oh.
the villains that we will dive into,
Okay,
but
fair enough. I'm excited to hear his thoughts on that.
me too. Yeah.
You guys too. Anyways, let's see. Just a few more little things because I just want to start talking about
Right.
spoilers. But the music is fantastic. All the acting is on point.
foreshadowing Fantastic Four.
No.
If we're getting Doctor Doom, then we need the Fantastic Four.
But we don't know if we're getting Doctor Doom.
Stanley's cameo is great.
Not yet.
I did
Yep.
enjoy it.
There is a
It was
there's a nice
quick.
cameo from somebody else.
Or when?
Okay, never mind.
What?
This cameo from somebody else that was really cool. Anyways,
What were you doing?
he was looking at me like he was confused.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Are you
You know
talking
who it
about the
was.
beginning?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a spoiler.
Oh, okay. Well, Anthony Russo is in it.
Oh.
Yeah. You're so like mysterious about it.
Well, like I didn't know if like it was counted or not.
I don't know if
it was
you
just
guys are
cool.
intellectual like me, but I noticed another cameo. Just kidding.
Yeah, I actually I saw another cameo. My great aunt Betsy was in there.
Joke's dead.
Yeah,
way to go,
I,
Betsy.
joke
I
is
really
dead.
fucked that up, didn't I?
I just it was amazing. I'm sounding redundant, but like this movie, I literally went in super hyped and I left totally satisfied. And I really don't know the last movie that really did that. Because I feel like movies that we always kind of get hyped for, there's always something
Literally
that
Infinity War.
we get
Yeah.
depressed about.
I'm just being honest. Yeah.
But this was, I don't know, everything that I wanted and way more. And I really don't know where you go from here.
Yeah. No.
I don't know where you go from here.
I really kind of hope that at the end of Far From Home, we kind of get some look into the future of the MCU.
Oh, you got to. Because what's after Far From Home?
Do we know?
No, I don't think they've announced anything.
Black Panther's coming soon. At some point.
I know that they've announced like the
Pretty much everyone's getting a sequel.
yeah.
It is weird that everyone's
I
getting-
think Doctor Strange is for sure next.
Yeah,
I think
ooh.
Doctor Strange is like the one that's been talked about the most. But I don't know. But do you guys have any more initial thoughts about the movie?
The theater experience was great.
Yeah, theater experience was good.
Not too many laughs that ruined
Going
audio
back just
afterwards.
a minute. So I looked up what Phase 4 would be. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Right now they have Black Widow, The Eternals,
Oh, duh, yeah.
Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and then something called Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
He's dope.
Fair enough.
He's like, you know, when I mentioned before about the whole ninjutsu, if someone in the Marvel Universe just started doing, like, ninjutsu stuff,
Yeah.
that would be the guy.
Ooh.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And he's got this whole, like, spiritual stuff, kind of like Doctor Strange, I believe. And apparently he's on par with Captain Marvel. Power-wise. So, that's crazy. But, what do you guys think, grade-wise, off of first viewing, hours later?
Oh, I mean, completely biased, but A+.
Yeah.
A++.
Yeah.
A plus 3,000.
I'll give it an A.
Yeah.
There are a few things I would have changed to make it muy delicioso.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll hear your thoughts.
Mhm.
But
I think that's it for the initial thoughts.
yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy that.
Hope you enjoy seeing our faces.
If you want to learn what we think about all the spoilers and whatnot, be sure to tune in Monday when we drop the whole podcast.
that bad boy
Uh-huh.
on the YouTubes,
So yeah,
we'll be looking dead because it is almost 2:30.
Yeah, this is going to be a long one.
Let's get it rolling, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Bye.
I love you all.